The minute severe weather is in the forecast, parents start checking their phones wondering, will school be canceled? A lot goes into those decisions.
That's right. Meteorologist Danielle Moss is taking us behind the scenes to show us how weather forecasts become action.
When rain, snow, or severe weather is in the forecast, there's a lot more happening behind the scenes than most people realize. At the Academy of Scholars, a private school in Stonecrest, keeping students safe starts with the forecast.
There's one thing that's predictable about Georgia weather, and that is it's unpredictable. Once we start getting information from our news reporters like yourself that there is a potential threat of inclement weather that's coming, we start notifying parents immediately because, again, they come from 37 different zip codes and they have to be able to respond very quickly in that situation.
The goal is to stay ahead of changing weather, not to react to it.
We want to get in front of it.
But keeping students safe isn't something schools do alone. In fact, weather planning looks much different for a large public school district like DeKalb County Schools.
We drive over 90,000 miles a day here in DeKalb County in school buses. Hundreds and hundreds of bus stops, and we have children and their families all out at these bus stops.
As meteorologists, we talk about the weather all the time, but what happens after those forecasts are issued? Well, here in the DeKalb County Emergency Operations Center, those forecasts become action.
It is a conference call with all of the department heads, and again, they'll ask me the recommendation. I will say what I see and what it looks like, and this is what we've prepared for. And from there, they'll make that decision.
We have to look at down trees, down power lines, flooding. All of that could be barriers in order to get to the school, so it's very important that we work with those multi-agencies.
Whether it's a private school or one of Metro Atlanta's large public school districts, officials say every weather decision begins long before students ever walk through the doors. In Atlanta, I'm meteorologist Danielle Moss.
So many people watching you all.
The pressure's on. And, just imagine the pressure on those folks who are making the decisions.
No
because
doubt.
no matter what decision they make, somebody's going to be mad.
Right.
And they just have to think, it doesn't matter who's mad or who's not mad. We just really need to think about the students'
Best
safety.
interest.
And so they have to make those really tough decisions. And those winter weather decisions are the hardest ones to make.
Just going to say, think about some of those ice storms and some of the
Yes.
trouble we've had on the roadways, and boy,
Yeah.
it's a tough call a lot of times.
It really is.
Yeah.
And also, they are very dependent not only on watching us and those of us in this business, but also on the National Weather Service office in Atlanta.
Yep.
Yeah.
They will, be on the National Weather Service chat, asking a lot of questions and really getting good guidance from the folks at the National Weather Service too.
It's a big responsibility.
Right. Thanks to everybody taking care of the kids.
That's right. That's right.